energy economy breathes through a few narrow arteries known as maritime choke points. In the current global scenario, understanding who holds the authority over these routes and who has the power to close them is a key to understanding modern energy security. First and most importantly, the Strait of Hormuz. This connects the Persian Gulf and the Gulf of Oman and is the only exit for the world's largest oil producers. Roughly 25% of the global oil and LNG pass through this checkpoint. The shipping lanes fall within the territorial waters of Iran and Oman, but under the UNCLOS, ships have transit passage rights here, meaning they can't be legally blocked. However, the threat now is from weapons and arsenal, and it's not legal. Second one is the Strait of Malacca. This is officially the busiest corridor, higher than the Hormuz, and is controlled by Singapore, Malaysia, and Indonesia. This is the global import corridor. 80% of the oil imports for China, Japan, and South Korea pass through here. It's also called China's Malacca dilemma, given a blockade here could significantly affect their economy. The next one is the Suez Canal in the Bab el Mandeb, or the Red Sea Gateway. Egypt controls the Suez, which is a man-made waterway. Yemen and Djibouti, the Bab el Mandeb. This route too is highly unstable given the current global US-Israel-Iran escalation, and even prior to the situation in the Gulf. The last one is the Cape of Good Hope. As is in the name, it is a safety valve controlled by South Africa, a longer route to reach the similar destinations, which increases lead time and fuel spend by approximately 10 to 14 days. Nearly 70% of the global seaborne crude flows through these primary corridors, and hence controlling them means mastering the world's most critical supply chain and is the most important leverage in energy supply. Did you know that in addition to threats from war and pirates, the most important controller of these routes is actually the insurer? These insurers are US and UK based P&L clubs, and if they don't agree to cover the insurance in these zones, the ships can't ply legally, immaterial of any guarantees.